my channel. My name is Faith. I was writing, actually let's just like not mention that, but well, actually that sounds bad. Like I was writing an adult literary, actually I'm still writing an adult literary fiction book, but like, okay, let's just talk about the book I'm writing right now. So basically I'm writing a book, it is called If I Had the Money, yeah. And yeah, so I'm brainstorming for that novel. In the first video we talked about like character names. In this second video, this little series thing, we looked at like what characters looked like character appearances, and like did more of a deep dive into character. And now we are gonna look at plot. So like basically what my plan is for this video is to write like 100 scenes. Like this is gonna be like me actually brainstorming for the novel and brainstorming plot point things, not only plot point things but I guess character things too, and just like whatever. I'm just gonna compile like a list of just like a lot. I'm saying like 100, maybe 120, depending on how much time I have, but like just a brainstorm, just like a complete dump of everything for the novel. So I'm planning on doing that, and once I have that done, so brainstorming for the novel, the dump of everything. Yeah, so like, yeah, I'm just trying to get like a bunch of things done. So this isn't an outline, or it's not even just scenes, it's just like things that happen in the book that I know happened in the book. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing in this video. And yeah, I feel like there's an easier way to explain it, but just like I guess a brainstorm dump is what I'm doing. And then I guess after that we're gonna try to put it together, but like not in this video. We're just doing the brain dump in this video. Okay, I just made another video, but we're back on this video. Basically what have I done so far when it comes to I'm thinking about it. I should probably like open my laptop and see what I've gotten done. Let's see. Wait, was it brainstorm sentences? Yeah, brainstorm. Okay, so I've gotten 9 things for my thing. Plus, I forgot to tell you guys, like when I was doing my what is it? Character thing, that like I don't know, there's just something about like writing down like the character names and like these things that just like make me so excited to write the novel. But yeah, I've written like 9 things for just like brainstorming. I just like just like I guess things, scenes / things that happen in the novel that I just need to know. So like I guess there's 90 more things to write down. So I will do that. I feel like I haven't been writing much. I made a video just now about like why I haven't, which is college, obviously. So there's that. So I guess like there's just like not much to update, because like I haven't done anything since the last time we spoke, and just like those 9 things. And but I'll do more eventually this week, hopefully. I don't know, this week is kind of busy. At least, no, today is kind of busy with all the things I probably have to do. We have like a book club meeting, which I want to do that, but I also have like a German assessment thing, which I don't know what time I'm going to do that, because it's like a group thing and I have to figure it out with my partner. So like I'll figure that out. But like if I do have time, I'll write, but I don't think I'll write today. Probably write tomorrow. But yeah, I guess we'll go to the next cup, and hopefully I've written more scenes / just like things that happen in the novel / characters / whatever, just whatever, because this is just like brainstorming, just like, because I haven't brainstormed. Oh, did I already say that? Like I wasn't brainstorming in the beginning, because like I always come up with characters first and then I brainstorm, because like I feel characters are just like what a lot of scenes are about, and it just like helps to just figure out characters first. Oh yeah, plus another thing I was talking about in like my other video was the fact like why I'm what's called outlining. I'm outlining in this video like outlining my novel. Like eventually that's what I'm trying to do, but the reason why I'm outlining is because like I don't have time in college, and like I feel like outlining might help with like time management and stuff, and I just feel like I had a better explanation there, but like that's why I'm outlining, even though I don't know how to outline. I'm just basically trying a bunch of different things. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just like doing things and just like hoping it works out, and if it doesn't work out, then whoops, then I guess we just made this whole like 4-part series, which this will eventually be like 4 parts, 4 or 5-part series for nothing, but like I'm just making it because this is what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping that it just cuts off time that I'm taking on this novel. At least like with brainstorming, it's a whole thing. I made another video, so you guys can watch that. I don't know if I'll put in the description. Hopefully I will, but like I might forget, so whatever. Okay, since the last time we've talked, which was yesterday, I'm acting like it was like a long time ago, I've written 10 more things down. I don't know if this list of just like brainstorming is helping me. I'm just like doing it. Just, can you guys like see the words on my thing through my glasses? I don't know, but well, if you guys can. But yeah, because you guys are on my computer, whatever. I don't know what you can see through my glasses. And I feel like you could, okay, whatever. But yeah, I've actually started just like writing, because I just like filmed a video about like how I'm not really writing in college because like whatever. But like now I just have been, and I was just like, let me just do it, and so I did. And yeah, I think that's all I just wanted to say. Did I want to share anything? I don't know if I feel like, I don't know if this is going to be like a useful thing that I'm doing, or if I'm going to like regret it, or just like, actually I don't think I'll regret it, but like I feel like there's just like a few scenes that are popping up that I'm just like, I wouldn't have thought of if I hadn't done this. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know what to write in here, so I'm just like writing anything that I know about the novel. So yeah. Okay, so I finished writing like the 100 things. I don't think I even made it to 100 things. I'll make it 100 things, but like I wanted to update you guys right now, and this is gonna be the last clip because like I don't know, this wasn't helpful, whatever. Okay, so basically like I just will say like the good and the bad of the list. So first off, I feel like if I had made this list of just like everything that happens in the novel as soon as I was like thinking of this novel idea, then this would have been like a good like list of things to have. But like because I didn't do that, and because I've already like brainstormed some of the novel, I feel like this list was kind of just like not important. I was putting a lot of things from my what was it, character outline sheet thing. I'll close my eyes. Now it just looks all white and like whatever. But anyways, if I had put everything in from my like, if I hadn't done that character sheet, like it would be fine. But like I was putting things from my character sheet. I was putting things from like things that I figured out in like the first brainstorming video and the second brainstorming video. I was just like putting it all together, and I feel like because I was doing that, I just like, I don't know, like it okay, today's a new day, but like we're still talking about the same thing. Ivy watched the clip on the center. Let's let me get in the center. We're talking about the same thing about how like I did the character sheets. So like doing that made like this 100 things about my book, plus I completed the 100 things about my book. I put more stuff. I feel like it was helpful in the fact that like, okay, we'll get on to that later, but like there were things I already knew about the novel, and I kind of just like wrote them in my 100 things because I didn't know like what 100 things, like I feel like I needed to have more of I don't know, I always have ice cream in my clips because that's all I eat in the dining hall, but like whatever. But I feel like, what is it, if I had had more of a like, what is it, shoot, I have to think of the name, selected, I don't know, specific, yeah, let's say specific, okay. If I had more of a specific like thing that I wanted for the novel, then it would have been fine. Like specific thing I was gonna explore in this episode, it would be fine. But I was just like anything and everything, and so like I was doing anything and everything, and a lot of it had to do with things I've already discovered from my novel. Now, a good thing that I figured out for my novel was I was thinking a lot about like the structure of my novel, and well, at least I thought about a lot of things, but like let's talk about like the things I discovered that I should figure out. Okay, so like for the structure of my novel, so I want my novel to, what do I want it to do? I want it to be, okay, so I have two options, or I'll tell you what I picked, but like this is just like me discussing some things I wrote in my thing, I guess. So I had two options. Either I could make the main character, wait, what? Two structures for the novel. So like this novel is about my main character East. She is with her sister. Her sister is in this group that she's kind of like this cultish group, this whatever group, whatever. So basically she goes to the church, and then like she just like goes through that. So I had two options for like the way the book would go. This is a little confusing, but like I'm just trying to, I don't know, get my thoughts out. Either she could let this cultish group, like either she could like be discovering throughout the book if this group that her sister's in is a cult or not. And when I say group, it's like a church. If this church her sister's in is like a cult or not, and like that's the entire book, like we explore that. And then like, you know, there's the whole thing. Then the second one, and the one I think I'm going with, is like the main East. Why do I keep saying the main character? She in the very beginning decides this is a cult, but like she kind of just like doesn't know what to do about it. So like she just like, I don't know, what is it? She kind of is just like trying to get her sister out of this cult that she's in. Whatever. Those were the two things that I was contemplating, and like I wrote it in my thing, so like I ended up just like thinking about it, which was good. I ended up going with the second one because I feel like East is a very sure character. Like she knows a lot of things. She's not comfortable with not knowing things, and because of that I think she would know what she believes this group is. So yeah, there's that. I'm so sorry about my ice cream. But yeah, so I feel like she like very much knows that this group is whatever she believes it is. Like I feel like she would make an opinion very fast, and then after that it's her trying to get her sister outside of this cult, which whatever, that's just like the structure we're going with. Then there was another thing that I was deciding, either there's past timelines in this novel, because I always play with the past and the present. I hate novels that don't have like the past in it. Like I'm just like, guys, what do you mean the past is not included in the novel? I feel like everything about the present is impacted by the past, and I just am so interested in what's happened in the past for people, and I love that so much in novels. So the past always is in my novel. So I've always had like this past timeline, but the thing is the past timeline of this novel is very chaotic. It's not like a story in of itself. Like you get what I mean? Like, you know, okay, there are two main ways that the past is used in the novel. Either the present and the past are its own stories. Like the present could be its own story without the past, and the past could be its own story without the present. That's just like a structure actually no, do I use that? I don't think I use that. No, that's not a structure I use, but like I think that's what I was going for this novel. But like I'm not using either of these structures. I'll tell you the third structure later, but like I decided not for that one because like I don't know, like the things are so scattered in the novel. It's not like the second timeline is just like this very much in a certain time period type of thing. So it's just like, it's not like this its own story, right? So yeah. Then the second way that the past is usually told within a novel is that you have the present timeline, and the past timeline is just like sprinkled in, but it's very connected to like the present timeline. Like it's just like for example, the character will say something and then like we'll see a past, and then like it's very much connected. Like you cannot have the past without the present. Like one of the things does not exist without the other, typically. Like yeah, they're very connected. I guess that's my best way of saying it. And then the structure I decided to go with is I read Dances earlier this year, and I really like that novel. and dances tells the story of this ballerina, whatever. I've talked about that book inside of my five-star reads videos thing or whatever. And the reason why I really liked that was because like what I'm trying to say, like my book is doing that is because like there is the present timeline, and in the present timeline it's just there, and then there's the past timeline, and it exists on its own, but at the same time it's not like in order. Like actually it could be in order, but like it's not connected to the present timeline. Like it's just like it feels like two separate things that are existing, but also like the second timeline is not like its own story. Like it's not like it goes anywhere. It's not like there's a conclusion to the second timeline, because the conclusion is the present, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's just how I'm doing the novel. Whatever. I just really want to do it that way, and I just thought it would be perfect. Because I feel like my main character doesn't talk about her feelings a lot. And at first I was thinking of just like having the main, why do I keep saying main character? Having East just like talk about like the past a little bit. But I feel like she doesn't necessarily talk about the past. And like that's what I'm trying to say. Like this is like the second, I guess, way that the past is talked about, except there's no connection. Like the main character isn't like, hey, this is what happened in the past, and then like the past plays. And also like in novels there tends to be like, even when they're like, okay, here's something that happened in my past, there's also just like the past plays out in general. That's very connected to the present. And like, yeah, I'm just not doing that because it's not entirely gonna be random. Like I think it's gonna like flow. I'm gonna try to make it flow, but like I don't know. So I guess that's like all for this video. Was there anything else I found out? Let's see. I'm just figuring out if I found anything else out. This is like this whole thing where it was called East's name. I think that's like the last thing I was doing last night that got me to 100. It's actually not 100 things. It's 96, but like we'll get to 100. But like East's name is Esther, and like she changes her name to East. It's a thing. And like I wanted to like figure out how to do that, and so like I did it. I guess there's nothing to talk about, but like I just like figured that out, which was helpful. But like at the end of the day, I feel like this video was a failure. Like what I did in this video was a fail. By the way, I feel like this may sound like I'm just like this big plotter. I'm not a plotter. Like I used to pants everything. And the reason why I'm just like plotting is because I feel like since I've come to college, like I just don't have time, and I don't want to like waste time. I think I made this in another video, my video about like college and like writing, where I'm just like, I don't have time to just like, I don't know, think of the novel. And because of that, like I just want like times where I'm specifically thinking, because if I'm not like thinking of it, I have another video about it, so like I guess you guys can watch that one. But like, so I won't get too much into it, but like yeah, I'm really plotting right now for that reason. But also what I want to say is that I don't know how to plot, and these videos are just like me kind of figuring out like my way of plotting. And like, so I guess this was a fail, but like at least I discovered why it was a fail. So yeah, I do think it was good for like structural reasons, and maybe I will just like think about structure next time in the future. Like maybe have like a whole thing about structure, or just like think about it in general, because I feel like that's just like something I need to think about. So yeah, I guess the next video is either me outlining the novel or me looking at plot points. Actually, I feel like I did do plot points. I think this was my like plot points thing. And it was supposed to be scenes in the novel, but it was just like I don't even know the scenes, so whatever. So the next time you see me, I'll be outlining my novel. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.